Hello, Internet students. This is the first video, so it might be a little rough, but we're going to go ahead with it. I thought we'd start off by just reviewing a little bit about fractions, because you're going to need to know how to deal with those when we get into the deeper parts of algebra. The top number is the numerator and the bottom number is the denominator. I remember that because D is down and it goes on the bottom. Now, first thing is, when is a fraction in lowest terms? Most of the time you're going to need to leave your fraction in lowest terms. Always you need to leave your fraction in lowest terms. So what does that mean? Well, if there's not a number that will go into the top number and the bottom number at the same time, then that fraction is in lowest terms. So let's just take 6/10. What number will go into 6 and 10? Well, 2 will. So we're going to divide the top number by 2 and the bottom number by 2. If you do the same thing to the top and the bottom, you're okay. 6 divided by 2 gives you 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the reduced form of this fraction is 3/5. That's how you'd want to leave your answer, okay? Next, let's look at the difference between proper and improper. An improper fraction is a fraction where the top number is larger than the bottom number. So in this example, 7/5. 7 is obviously bigger than 5. So how do you want to change that to a mixed number? Well, just ask yourself, how many times will 5 go into 7? Well, it'll go 1 time. And then how many are left over? Well, 7 minus that 5 is 2. And then your denominator stays the same. Those numbers are going to be the same. So proper form of this fraction would be 1 2/5. Okay? Next, let's see how to go the other way with it. What if you have a mixed number and you want to go to an improper fraction? All right, just multiply the bottom number times your whole number. 7 times 3 is 21. And then add the 1. So you multiply 7 times 3 and then add the 1. That gives you 22. And once again, the denominator doesn't change. Okay? Most of the time when you get into higher maths, you're going to leave your fraction improper. That's fine, as long as it's lowest terms. Now, what I mean by that is, if you have 10/6, you can't leave this because it's not lowest terms. If we divide both of these by 2, we get 5/3. Now this fraction is improper, but it is lowest terms. So unless the directions strictly tell you to change any improper fractions to a mixed number, this is perfectly acceptable to leave. Okay? The next video, we're going to get into how to multiply and divide fractions. So just watch my channel and I'll help you with some of this math. Thanks. Bye.